The 10th best MLB free agent in 2024, Christian Walker, supplanted future Hall of Famer Paul Goldschmidt in 2019, and there's little to no drop-off in production. And last year, despite him missing 32 games due to an oblique injury, he still clocked 26 homers with an OPS over 800. In my opinion, the Gold Glove winning first baseman would look great in a Tiger uniform to supplement Wiley Green on a team looking to make a run back to the divisional round. I predict the number 9 best free agent, Pete Alonso, will sign back with the New York Mets. Let's be real. Doc Tua, Grimace, OMG Mets had a magical season, and to upset that by not reeling back in your homegrown Rookie of the Year, perennial 40 home run first baseman would be foolish, especially when you have the richest owner in sports history and no ready replacement.
Alonso with his 4th postseason home run.
Number 8, Anthony Santander. The outfielder has been a steadying force in the Orioles lineup for years. The last was his best to date with 44 bombs, 102 RBIs, and I see no reason why Baltimore doesn't sign him back, especially if they lose Corbin Burnes, which most surmise they will, which would lead them with a pile of cash to shell out. And not to mention superstars Gunnar Henderson and Adley Rutschman are still making peanuts, so they have the money, clearly.
Oh, how in the world did he get that pitch out of here?
Closer Tanner Scott is the 7th best available free agent here, and I predict to latch on to the New York Yankees, as they will most likely lose Clay Holmes and Tommy Kahnle to free agency, leaving them with no real star in the pen other than Luke Weaver. Slide Tanner in there with his 1.75 ERA from last year, spanning over with Miami and San Diego, and all of a sudden you have a shore up in that pen.
Swing and a miss.
Number 6, Blake Snell, the 2-time Cy Young Award winner, finished last year as good as any starter with his 1.23 earned-run average in 14 starts. Despite his aversion to ever tossing more than 5 innings in a start, his arsenal is as lethal as any, and it would look phenomenal back with the Giants, as there's no reason to let him walk if you're Buster Posey and company. They tried for Aaron Judge and failed, Shohei Ohtani and failed, Carlos Correa and failed. They clearly have the money and want to spend it, so why not spend it on Blake?
Changeup. Talked about all 4 pitches that Snell has. He can make you swing and miss.
Now, as we trudge toward the top 5, if you're enjoying the video, do me a favor and consider subscribing. I appreciate you. Ha-Seong Kim slots in at number 5 for me, as one of the more underappreciated, undervalued free agents available. Yes, he's coming off a down year, but his glove is as slick as any. Not only at shortstop, but all of ball. His base stealing ability and versatility is also a valuable commodity for any squad, and he's still only 29 years old. I predict he'll sign with the Miami Marlins as they search for an everyday shortstop in a sneaky, sneaky move.
Kim with a 2-run shot puts the Padres on top 4-1.
Number 4, Sean Manaea. This may be too high for your liking, but once he dropped down to that slide arm slot a la Chris Sale, he was borderline unhittable and the Mets' undisputed ace with his 3.47 ERA, which by the way, was his career best. I think the Mets bring him back, only if they miss out on Corbin Burnes. However, if they ink Corbin, watch out for Detroit to pry him away as they look to supplement Tarek Skubal and Casey Mize.
8th pitch of the at-bat to Green, and he struck him out with a high fastball.
Now number 3, I just alluded to it, but Corbin Burnes and the Mets are a match made in heaven. Corbin is looking to get paid and the Mets have the richest owner in sports history. The Mets are looking for an ace to make them competitive against the Dodgers, and Corbin can provide just that. It's really that simple for me.
Away once more, here it is to Drury, and a breaking ball cut through and missed for strike 3.
Alex Bregman, number 2. Alex bursted on the scene in 2018 and 2019 with an OPS of over 900 in both of those seasons, with 215 combined RBIs. But his production has slowly waned since then. However, he's still a dog and an all-star caliber player that any team would love to have. And I see him signing with the Phillies, as rumors have been aplenty that they are looking to trade Alec Boehm. And if they do that, I simply don't see him going back to H-Town because they'll prioritize paying Kyle Tucker and Framber Valdez.
Run for Bregman, RBIs 22 and 23.
Finally, pretty anticlimactic, superstar Juan Soto, and I see him going to the New York Mets for $6, maybe $7 billion, as he will become the first part owner, part player in the history of sports. Thanks for watching, and if you did enjoy, please consider subscribing, and peace out.